Have you ever checked into a hotel and felt something wasn't quite right? Imagine this. A traveler arrives at a quiet, old hotel, hoping for a peaceful night's rest. The lobby is dimly lit, filled with the smell of aged wood and dust. Everything looks charming, but there's an eerie feeling in the air. As the traveler settles into their room, they can't shake the sense that someone or something is watching them from that old mirror. Welcome to Trend Tales, where we share the spookiest true stories that will send chills down your spine. If you enjoy our tales, be sure to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and share it with your friends. And don't forget to hit that bell icon so you never miss a spooky story. As the traveler steps into their room, they feel a mix of charm and unease. The room looks quaint, like something from a storybook, but it also feels like it hasn't changed in decades. The walls are covered in faded wallpaper, and the floor creaks with every step, echoing through the stillness. In the center of the room, a large mirror stands facing the bed. Its frame is heavy and ornate, decorated with intricate designs that seem to whisper secrets of the past. It feels as if the mirror is watching, holding memories that are just out of reach. The air is thick with a strange energy, and the traveler can't shake the feeling that something mysterious lingers here. Every detail of the room adds to the growing tension. Shadows dance along the walls, and the quiet is only broken by the occasional sound of something shifting in the darkness. What stories does this hotel hold? And what is waiting for the traveler in the mirror? As the traveler begins to unpack, they occasionally glance at the mirror. At first, everything seems normal, but then they notice something, a shadowy shape, just behind them, barely visible in the reflection. It's fleeting, almost like a trick of the light. Each time they turn around, they find the room empty, the shadows just playing tricks on their mind. But the feeling of being watched grows stronger. They try to shake it off, telling themselves it's just their imagination. Over the next few nights, this strange occurrence happens again and again. Each time they see the shadow, it's more noticeable. It lingers just out of reach, always in the corner of the mirror, like a secret waiting to be revealed. The traveler starts to feel uneasy, as if the hotel itself is alive, hiding something dark behind those old walls. Each glance at the mirror brings more questions. What is that shadow? And why does it seem to be getting closer? One night, the traveler can no longer ignore the shadow lurking in the mirror. It's been haunting their every glance, and curiosity turns to fear. Taking a deep breath, they step closer to the mirror, determined to face whatever is hiding behind them. As they look into the glass, everything seems still, and then they see it, a figure clearly reflected in the mirror. It's a person dressed in old-fashioned clothes, standing completely still, with an expressionless face that sends chills down the traveler's spine. Their heart begins to race, pounding in their chest like a drum. Terror washes over them as they feel a cold sweat form on their brow. They can't look away, but every instinct tells them to turn around. They close their eyes for a moment, hoping it's just a dream. When they finally gather the courage to look back at the mirror, the figure is gone. Just like that, vanished into thin air, leaving only their own frightened reflection staring back. The traveler's mind races. Was it real? Had they truly seen someone standing behind them? The fear is almost overwhelming. They can't shake the feeling that whatever they saw is still there, lurking just out of sight, waiting for the right moment to reappear. The next morning, the traveler wakes up feeling uneasy. They can't shake off the fear from the night before. In a rush, they pack their bags, their hands shaking as they throw their belongings into the suitcase. They glance nervously at the mirror one last time, but it only reflects their pale face and the empty room. When they reach the front desk to check out, the traveler can't help but mention the strange experience they had with the figure in the mirror. They hope the staff might brush it off as a joke or a trick of the light, but instead, the receptionist's expression changes. With a knowing look, they reply, "You're not the first to see that figure." Many guests have claimed to see someone in that mirror. The traveler's heart sinks. It's a chilling confirmation that something truly sinister lurks in that old hotel. Feeling a mix of fear and relief, the traveler rushes out the door, glancing back at the hotel one last time. They can't shake the feeling that the figure might be watching them leave, trapped in that mirror, waiting for the next unsuspecting guest.